I'm next to a rushing creek of water. And it's time to talk about the new Harry Styles album, Harry's House. Just some quick thoughts on this album. I have listened to it quite a bit these past few weeks whenever I've had time to do so. And I've enjoyed it quite a bit. I think it's pretty good. I agree with the Pitchfork review of this album that says that it is an example of style over substance. There is substance to be found here in some of the lyrics. As it was, I think, is more deep and meaningful and interesting lyrically than most of the songs that you hear on the radio and most popular pop songs, and basically all of Harry Styles and One Direction songs. And then there's the song Matilda, which tells a tragic story of a girl who is not loved by her family. And it's a heartbreaking song, it's a really beautiful song, and it's the best song on the album. And the style on the album is very good. It's Harry Styles, and the production on this thing takes a lot of influence from like more popular like indie type of music, with just really poppy production that just kind of hits that really kind of knocks it out of the park more often than it doesn't. Songs like Music for a Sushi Restaurant, Late Night Talking, As It Was is kind of cool, Daylight. I really like the music on Daydreaming. Keep Driving has a really cool bridge. Satellite is good too. You know, the production throughout the album, Daydreaming especially, has a really cool beat. Music for a Sushi Restaurant, like Fantano says, kind of sounds like a Vampire Weekend song in like the best way possible. It's a really cool track. And you got a whole lot of good songs on this thing, man. It's a pretty solid album. There are a few songs which, in my opinion, really do sink this from being an amazing pop, like a truly amazing pop album, into like a lesser category. And those songs, the first miss for me is Little Freak. It's kind of an overly sensual, slow pop song that doesn't really do much musically or lyrically. Cinema has the cringiest bridge slash outro ever, bro. It totally sinks the song. As it is, the song is a little bit bland. It's more upbeat and energetic than some of the other songs, but it doesn't like, it doesn't work because it's just awkward. Like the bridge, I don't even want to say it. It's just too cringe to even say out loud, but you know what I'm talking about when I say that this song is kind of cringe in that bridge and that outro with the lyrics. The other songs that I'm not crazy about are Boyfriends and Love of My Life. I know a lot of people were really liking Love of My Life, but to me, and it's one of the slower songs in the album, it has kind of a generic outro type of thing where it tries to be a little more ambitious near the end. And it just feels like kind of a bland song. And then Boyfriends is also a little bit bland. But everything else on here really does have, besides these tracks that I don't really like, has something to be said. Like either if it's the slow grooves of Grape Juice or that great chorus on Satellite, the whole album has something to offer on nearly every track. But I think a couple weak songs are gonna like hold it back for me. Even so, I'm gonna have to give the album a 3.5 out of 5. Lyrically, there's not a whole lot of great stuff here. Most of the songs are, of course, shallow, superficial love songs. Some of the lyrics are also just kind of random, like Harry Styles, like on Keep Driving, which works very well on Keep Driving, but it's like Harry Styles just kind of listing off random weird things and like word associations and whatnot, and it's just kind of stream of consciousness, and it's not great. But despite the lyrics not having a ton of substance, minus like 2 songs, I really do think the production on this album is very solid, and I think it is definitely worth listening to. I am going to keep coming back to a bunch of these tracks, and when I do my best songs of 2022, I might include more than one song from this album. We'll see. It's all going to depend. Thanks for watching the video. What are your thoughts on Harry's House? A lot of people are really liking it. Critics are liking it pretty well also. But let me know down in the comments. Have a great rest of your day.